It's good.
My fellow Americans, this meeting has been called to order. The essence of this country of ours is that it is of the people, for the people, and by the people. The United States of America is a republic. It is a democracy, and as such, we the people gather each November in the election of our officials of government. We thank these people for exercising their voting privilege. Today, on this third day of January, in the year of our Lord, 2023, the great citizens of this town of Fairlawn, filled with a rich history and an overwhelming sense of community, celebrate this election process by the installation of our elected officials. May God grant these honorable persons the wisdom, stamina, courage, and devotion to duty we must now give each and every one of them our support and trust that they will represent us to the best of their abilities. For surely they will carry the torch of freedom and stand guard over this community's well-being. May God bless each and every one of these officials, and may God bless America. Thank you.
And we officially call this meeting to order. Good evening. I'm Nick Magarelli, the Municipal Clerk for the Borough of Fairlawn. And welcome to the Borough of Fairlawn's Council Reorganization meeting of January 3rd, 2023. At this time, I ask that everyone please rise and we call upon the Fairlawn Police Department's honor guard for the presentation of the colors.
Mark time, march. Honor guard, pull. Left, base.
We ask that our junior council members, the children of our governing body, please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Call. Go ahead.
I look at the flag.
Say Pledge of Allegiance.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, we ask that Rabbi Andrew Markowitz come forward for the invocation. Here? Sure.
It's very hard to follow that amazing. That was great. Great job, guys. Almighty God, who created us with wisdom and love and watches over us with kindness, please bless our city's leadership, our mayor, the Honorable Kurt Peluso, and all the members of the Town Council of Fairlawn. Bestow upon all of our public servants wisdom, understanding, and sensitivity to do what is right and just in your eyes, and guide them in their pursuit in justice and equality to address the diverse needs of the citizens of our great city. Influence them to lead with courage, idealism, patience, and vision. Help the people of the special city of Fairlawn find the hope and inspiration to live their lives with honesty, integrity, with love and respect for one another. Help us learn to be more united through the understanding that we have all so much in common, and that we have even more to learn from our differences of one another. Bless and protect all who live in Fairlawn, especially the brave men and women who dedicate their lives to keeping us secure. May the Holy One continue to allow this great city, Fairlawn, to be a city that is exemplified by its vision, a state led in righteousness and in truth, and a state beholden to its sacred commitment to the welfare of its people. V'hi noam Adonai Eloheinu aleinu, Maseh yadenu konina aleinu, Maseh Yadenu Koninehu. May God's favor be upon us. Let the work of our hands prosper. O prosper the work of our hands. May this be thy will, and let us all respond. Amen.
Please remain standing. Honor Guard Commander, please retire the colors.
Honor guard. Trail. Colors. Right. Base. Forward. March.
Thank you. Please be seated. Will the Deputy Clerk please read the Statement of Compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act?
In accordance to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting, giving the time, date, and information for accessing this public meeting was advertised in the Record and the Herald News on December 27, 2022, was posted on the bulletin board located on the first floor of the municipal building, was filed in the office of the municipal clerk, and was posted on the borough's website.
Roll call.
Councilmember Catrone?
Here.
Councilmember Kraus?
Here.
Councilmember Paluso?
Here.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Here.
Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Here.
For a matter of the record, also in attendance this evening is Borough Manager Van Krugenen, Acting Borough Attorney Jamie Plackett, Municipal Clerk Magarelli, and Deputy Clerk Goodell.
Number 9, nomination of a mayor. Council members, at this time I call for the nomination of a mayor.
I'd like to nominate Kurt Paluso.
Are there any other nominees? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close the time for nominations for a mayor?
So moved.
Second.
The motion is carried, and the nominations for a mayor are now closed. Number 10, election of a mayor. Members of the council, we have one nominee for mayor. We will now call a roll call vote to elect Councilmember Paluso as mayor of the Borough of Fairlawn. Roll call.
Councilmember Catrone?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraus?
Yes.
Councilmember Paluso?
Yes.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Yes.
Number 11, nomination for deputy mayor. Council members, at this time, I call for the nomination of a deputy mayor.
I would like to nominate Chris Kraus.
Second.
Are there any other nominees for deputy mayor? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close the nominations for deputy mayor?
So moved.
Second.
The motion is carried, and nominations for a deputy mayor are now closed. Members of the council, we have one nominee for deputy mayor. We'll now have a roll call vote to elect Councilmember Kraus as deputy mayor for the Borough of Fairlawn. Roll call.
Councilmember Catrone?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraus?
Yes.
Councilmember Paluso?
Yes.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Yes.
Number 13, nominations of deputy mayor of community affairs. Council members, at this time, I call for the nomination of a deputy mayor of community affairs.
I would like to nominate Christina Catrone for Deputy Mayor of Community Affairs.
May I have a second?
Second.
Are there any other nominees for the deputy mayor's community affairs? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close the nominations for deputy mayor of community affairs?
So moved.
Second.
The motion is carried, and nominations for deputy mayor of community affairs is now closed. Members of the council, we have one nominee for deputy mayor of community affairs. We'll now have a roll call vote to elect Councilmember Catrone as deputy mayor of community affairs for the Borough of Fairlawn. Roll call.
Councilmember Catrone?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraus?
Yes.
Councilmember Paluso?
Yes.
Councilmember Reinitz?
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstreich?
Yes.
Number 15, swearing in of the mayor and deputy mayors. At this time, we'll hold the swearing in for the mayor, Paluso. Councilmember Member Paluso will now be sworn in by State Senator Joseph Lagana of the 38th Legislative District.
I state your name.
I, Kurt Paluso,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially, and justly perform all the duties
of mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I further do solemnly swear
I further do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of
of
the State of New Jersey,
the State of New Jersey,
and that I will
and that I will bear true faith
and
and allegiance to the same establishments. God, sorry.
and to the governments
And to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
so help me God.
so help me God. Thank you, Senator.
You never know when we end in here, so you gotta wait.
Next, Councilmember Kraus will be sworn in as Deputy Mayor by former Mayor and now Assemblywoman Lisa Swain of the 38th Legislative District.
I just want to grab the mic for a moment while you guys get all set up. I just wanted to say how excited I am to always be back in Fair Lawn and how proud I am since leaving as mayor and being in the state assembly. I am so proud of the work that this council has done for all the residents, from the littlest residents to the oldest residents. There are so many programs, so many activities, so many wonderful things for everyone, and I wanted to say thank you. So let's begin. Okay. Are you going to use a Bible? No? Just, so you're going to raise your right hand? Okay. All right. I state your name.
I, Chris Kraus,
Do solemnly affirm or swear? Affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly
impartially, and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of Deputy Mayor
of Deputy Mayor
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I further do solemnly affirm
I further do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people.
under the authority of the people.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Meredith, do you want Steve to take a picture of your whole family? I told him to take pictures. Or never mind, Linda's got it.
1, 2, 3. This one. Safety.
Right back.
Yeah, of course. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and safety. Great.
And now we'll hold the swearing in for Deputy Mayor Community Affairs. Councilmember Catrone will now be sworn in as Deputy Mayor Community Affairs by Assemblyman Christopher Tully of the 38th Legislative District. You gonna sing?
All right.
You got a tune, Tully?
What's that?
You gonna sing?
I don't think I'm going to do this.
That's okay.
Focus is. Focus is.
Good? Yes. Good times.
All right, very good. Okay, I state your name.
I, Christina Catrone,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all the duties
perform all the duties
of Deputy Mayor of Community Affairs
of Deputy Mayor of Community Affairs
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
I further do solemnly affirm
I further do solemnly affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of people.
under the authority of the people.
So help me God.
Yeah. Thank you.
Get a group? So we do like one with family and then with the supplement? Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
I'll do a few.
Okay, this way? Okay. One, and safety. Would you mind stepping in? Thanks. Great. Okay, ready? Safety.
Do we have any presentations for the governing body?
Yeah. I guess we'll do ours now.
You know, we never come up empty-handed.
That's a popcorn line. That's a fair one.
I thought it was so original.
Got it. Well, just to piggyback on what Lisa said before, you know, we're so proud to represent Fairlawn. It's just one of the great towns, and now there's 16 towns that we're going to be representing in the new, next year. You know, Fairlawn is the biggest of all of our towns as far as population, you know, you guys manage it the right way. You know, you can tell by the big crowd that we have here tonight. You know, this means everything's going well. Usually when there's a packed house, it's people are unhappy. So this shows that people are happy with what you're doing here. I know a lot of, personally, a lot of families are moving to Fairlawn now because of how great the school systems are, and just the value you get from moving in a town like this. And I was at the swearing in for the county executive the other day, and somebody said something at the swearing in. This good government just doesn't happen, right? It's not something that we wake up in the morning and it's there. You need good people to promote good government, and that's exactly what we have here. So, we're proud to represent you in Trenton, and we're always here for you, in any way that you need the three of us. So, thank you again for including me today. Yes, and Kurt, this is for you.
Yeah, and I'm just going to present Chris, our new deputy mayor. Best of luck to you. Get ready for those weddings.
Joe and Lisa said it best, so really we're just so honored to work with you, to continue working with you, and I have no doubt you're going to have another successful year representing the borough, so we're just proud to continue to work together. Christina, this is for you.
Thanks, Chris.
Picture?
Truly, yeah.
All right.
Great. Just down a little bit so we can get the yellow, sign in the middle.
Nope.
Okay, looks really good. All right. Okay. I think they should just go down a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit more.
You guys like each other, right?
Okay, you go first. Go ahead. Okay, looks really great. Okay. Ready? Safety, and one more. Thank you.
Thank you. Should we do one with the council for like our 2020 maybe at the end? Mayor. Thank you.
Take care. Take care, Lisa. I'll see you. You too. Thank you. Members of the public, I present to you the Borough of Fair Lawn's governing body. Congratulations, and at this time I ask Mayor Peluso to take his respective position on the dais.
Right. Thank you, Municipal Clerk. We'll go over to council remarks. Good evening, Councilmember Reinitz.
Good evening, Mayor. Happy New Year to everyone. I want to first congratulate our three, I don't know what you call them, I guess, middle of the dais people. Kurt, Christina, and Chris. Obviously, last year you guys did a great job, and there's no need to change things around. I know Chris and Christina switched deputy mayor titles, but we're in good hands with the leadership of the three of you. And I really wanted to thank everyone on the dais and Wendy, who's sitting in the crowd, and Liz, who have been a big part of our success as a borough. All the hard work from the clerk's office and the manager's office have really contributed to coming out of the back end of COVID as healthy as we are. So thank you to everyone there. I also wanted to recognize our first responders. I saw today Company 4, the fire department, put out a statistics showing that they responded to over 1,000 calls this year. Rescue was somewhat less, but still a huge amount. Our ambulance responds to a huge amount. Obviously, our police are usually the first people on scene. So thank you to them. Thank you for keeping us safe, especially to our volunteers who have, to consider that in this day and age with everything that's going on, for all these people to volunteer, put themselves in harm's way, and making, roughly 100 calls a month in a town of this size is very impressive, and we owe them a huge debt of gratitude. Other people that we should be grateful to, especially the five of us, is our families who really sustain us through everything we do, and are the ones who make the biggest sacrifices in terms of us, running out and having to go to meetings. I think Scarlett's first word was meeting. Daddy has meeting. And that's not really an exaggeration. But I thank you to my wife and my three kids and my dog and my cat for putting up with me, and always, being there when I need and giving me the space to serve the community. Public service is really an honor. To be able to serve a town as big as we are with a small group that we have, and really feel like we're making an impact. I think, when Gail and I have run for office, I carry around a bag that says, it's a quote from John Kennedy about how changing the world isn't easy, but that everyone should try. And I think we all try to do that in our own individual ways. And it's truly an honor to sit up here with these other public servants who are all now veteran public servants and doing a lot of work to try to keep us on track. I also second to last, wanted to just thank our residents for having the confidence in us, and also for the true spirit of volunteerism. You see it especially around the holidays, but throughout the year, whether it's our Rotary programs, our Rotary clubs that fundraise to make sure that people in town with needs have those needs met. The parents who run Girl Scout troops and PTOs and PTAs and coach crazy sports like wrestling and other things. It's so vital to have a town where everyone's raising their hand to be a part of it and to help out. So thank you to our residents. In a time where it's very difficult to discern the difference between fact and fiction, we really need you, our residents, to show up and participate in government. As the advocates sitting in this room here know all too well, we make better decisions when you participate. And as my favorite president once said, decisions are made by those who show up. So please continue to show up, make us better, and we'll continue to try to deliver the best town we can. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you have a year full of health and joy. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilmember. Good evening, Councilmember Ronstreich.
Thank you, Mayor, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so happy and proud to be starting my 6th year serving on this council. Over the last 5 years, all of the people sitting up here on this dais have faced many challenges. We've faced these challenges personally, as a group, and as part of the larger community. Together, we faced COVID, rightful anger and unrest in the summer of 2020, Hurricane Ida and other climate change-related harms, rising intolerance, gun violence, and attacks on our personal freedom and our democracy. And in doing so, and in facing those challenges, we have had to be the change we wanted to see in the world. While we don't necessarily have the power to change the whole world, what we can do, and what I think we have done and will continue to do, is empower our community to be its best version of itself. I'm also proud that when we've had differences among us, and there have been many, we've worked through those differences openly, honestly, and with integrity, and with the knowledge that our differences are all grounded in our sincere desire to do what's best for our community. We've also welcomed and encouraged input from residents in all the decisions we've made, and know how important it is to keep our residents informed and engaged in all the issues that affect us here in Fair Lawn. I know that we have many challenges lying ahead of us. In the last few years, Fair Lawn has been honored to be recognized nationally as one of the best places to live and invest in the country. Hundreds of millions of dollars are being invested in here, and we need to manage that economic development in a way that benefits our residents economically and also protects our safety and our health. We also need to make further efforts to green Fair Lawn and make it more habitable to native species and humans by planting more trees, shrubs, and plants, and protecting our water and other natural resources. And we need to continue to fight against all forms of hatred. As a council working with the borough, we have clear goals: to deliver the best services and facilities for our residents while promoting economic equity through fiscal responsibility, to create an economic ecosystem that promotes local businesses while encouraging environmental sustainability, and to promote unity not just by tolerating diversity, but by celebrating what makes each of us different and unique. I want to thank our Assemblywoman and former Mayor Lisa Swain, Assemblyman Chris Tully, and Senator Joe Lagana, and our Congressman Josh Gottheimer for helping us reach these goals, and for their continued commitment to Fair Lawn and helping us obtain the resources we need to continue to make Fair Lawn a great place to live and work. And I want to thank you, Mayor. I'm not sure anyone understands how much time and effort you put into this community, or how much we benefit from your depth of knowledge about Fair Lawn and the way local, county, state, and federal government can work together productively for the common good. Congratulations to our new Deputy Mayor, Chris Kraus. I know you'll continue to bring the same thoughtfulness and deliberation to your new role as you have over the last 3 years on the council. And congratulations to our new Deputy Mayor of Community Affairs, Christina Cutrone. I don't think anyone has worked as hard as you have to find creative ways to bring our community together at a time when so many people seek to divide us. And it's been my honor for the last 5 years to serve with Councilmember Reinitz. Josh, I just don't know what we would have done without you, without your intelligence and your sense of humor, especially during some long and difficult council meetings. And I'm looking forward to continuing to serve with you. Finally, I want to thank everyone who came out tonight. Personally, Larissa, Marv, Wendy, Zahavi, Liz, and our town crier, Tim Euskatis, and our police honor guard. Thank you for joining us in our celebration of democracy. I especially want to thank my husband, Zahavi, who's been my biggest supporter, not just for the last 5 years, but my rock and my very best friend for the last 33 years. I wish everybody a healthy, safe, and happy 2023.
Thank you, Councilmember. Good evening, Deputy Mayor Cutrone.
Good evening. Thank you, Mayor. I want to start by thanking my council colleagues for having the faith in me to assume the role of Deputy Mayor of Community Affairs, and thank Assemblyman Tully for swearing me in. I also want to congratulate Chris and Kurt on assuming their leadership roles and wish them much luck and success. Not that you need any luck, either one of you. I also want to thank my family and my friends for all their continued love and support, in particular my husband Stephen and my 2 children, Cole and Nora. I had other nice things to say, but they left, so I'm going to skip ahead. As I reflect on this past year and begin to imagine the new year ahead, I keep coming back to a mantra that I adopted during the height of the pandemic that I would tell myself every morning and that I continue to use today: focus on the good and keep moving forward. I was hesitant, as my colleagues on the council know, to have all the pomp and circumstance this evening because we didn't have a local election this year, so I just wanted to keep my head down and continue to work. But as I was reminded by a fellow resident at our final council meeting of 2022, we should always celebrate a night like tonight, and she is very right. Each year, and she's walking in right now, each year, whether there is a local election or not, our residents get to see democracy in action, a smooth transition of power, the opportunity to celebrate victories, both big and small, and the beginnings of a year ahead. We get to start anew together. I think we can all agree, especially after the last few uncertain years, how important it is to take time and celebrate whenever you can. These celebrations give you the fuel you need to keep going. In our house, we try to celebrate at any opportunity we can and with as many people as possible. We celebrate a lost tooth, a half birthday, National Bagel Day, a good report card, or a solid effort in a new sport. We do this because it gives us the opportunity as a family to ground ourselves and to focus on the good. In many ways, this is a way of creating a bulwark for any challenging days ahead, so that regardless of what happens, we have the strength and the wherewithal to keep moving forward. So I took some time this week to reflect on all that we can stop to celebrate as a local community in Fair Lawn. 2022 brought us another year with a 0% tax increase, 3 new playgrounds, each unique and accessible to all of our children, a thriving age-friendly initiative that's helped our older adults live a happy and affordable life in the community that they love, more programming and support for our residents with special needs, smart redevelopment that has increased our tax base without putting more stress on our schools and has allowed us to increase services without pushing the cost onto the residents. When other towns saw more businesses close, we saw more open. We had the largest Pride celebration in all of Bergen County, showing our LGBTQ community how much we support them, and we will continue to do so.
We were recognized again by Sustainable New Jersey for the important work our town, led by our phenomenal green team, has done to improve the environment and become more sustainable. And the list really does go on. One important thing I want to call attention to about all of these accomplishments, and was one thing that they have in common. Each of them started with just one resident, or one committee, or one council member making one small change, followed by many other small incremental changes, because that is how we get things done, and history has proven that over and over again. Women gaining the right to vote didn't happen overnight. It was a series of small incremental changes. Civil rights legislation wasn't just drawn up and passed in one fell swoop. It also took years of hard-fought, small incremental changes, because that's how you make positive and long-term changes in a community that impact the most people and lead to wide-reaching positive effects. Many of the issues that we face as elected officials, as spouses, as parents, or in our professional lives can seem insurmountable at times. But this past year has served as, I think, a good reminder that if you focused on taking the first step and making the first small change, the effects will ripple. So here is to another year of making meaningful, incremental changes, stopping to focus on the good, and continuing to move forward together. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Good evening, Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Good evening, Mayor. First of all, I want to thank my fellow colleagues on the council for electing me to the deputy mayor position. It's been really a wonderful, now going to my 4th year, being in public service, and particularly getting to work with the 4 of you who bring so many different perspectives, and but despite that, come at it with an honest and deep desire to do what's best for the community. And you know, that was the impression that I had of all of you before I became involved in government, and being able to serve with you and see that you are everything that I expected you to be has been a fantastic and uplifting experience for me. You know, and I would say that, you know, obviously a lot of challenges that come with taking on a leadership position, but taking on this position and getting to serve my community has then had its own ripple effect inside of me and made me want to push harder in other areas of my life. You know, it's something that I think most of the people who are in this room have done some degree of leadership, some degree of stepping out and taking matters into their own hands, and some degree of inspiring other people to do the same. It is a process that builds on itself, and sometimes we don't see that on the day-to-day, but the 4 of you in particular, and really the very many borough professionals, the first responders, our volunteers in our committees, have all been very inspirational to me in the work that you do, and I've seen it be inspirational to other people inside and outside of our community. And so I want to thank everyone who takes the time to step out and be a leader, and build on that change that they want to see. You know, that is why I became involved in local government, and I'm very happy with my decision to do that. And I'm very happy to serve this year as deputy mayor. I want to thank, of course, all of our families. You know, it's been said before, but it can never be said enough. They do so much to support us, to allow us to serve in this capacity, and it's really been great getting to know all of your families and being able to, on top of, you know, do all the work we do for this community, but at times being able to be invited in and celebrate some of the milestones that all of your families have experienced these past few years. You know, I'm glad to have been able to celebrate those, and you know, it's very hard to do anything without a supportive family and without that backbone, and I'm very glad that all of us have that. Other than that, I just want to say I hope everyone has a happy new year. I really look forward to continuing the work that we've been doing this year. I look forward to giving our borough professionals and our employees and our first responders the resources they need to do their jobs, and to continue doing the excellent work that they've been doing. And yeah, I look forward to 2023. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Good evening, everyone. Just as funny, when I first came in here, I saw the town crier and just started talking to him. And I said, wow, we really don't have that many people. And his girlfriend, Brooke, goes, it's so funny, Tim just said that same exact thing. And I thought about it for a little bit. And, when I first came in here, the room was packed. It was nuts. And a few years ago, I remember we had a similar, not a large audience. And Mayor Cosgrove looks at me and he goes, we did it. And I go, what do you mean we did it? He goes, when people don't show up, it means they're happy. So I know Kaz is watching from home, so we're still doing it, Kaz. And, it's something that I think we could all really reflect on here. I can't be more proud of the council and everyone here at Borough Hall for all the work they do day in and day out. I just want to, before I get into that, I just want to acknowledge a few people. Big thank you to LD38 and that team. Joe, Lisa, and Chris. I know when any of us ever need anything, they're quick to answer the phone. And I also want to thank our honor guard for showing up tonight and our town crier. It's really two special things that really signifies to me bringing in the new year. So thank them all for being here, and also for Rabbi Markowitz for a beautiful benediction. I just really want to acknowledge too kind of where we're at as a community, and really thank the people who put it together. This council, I know we all work day and night and work really hard, and we're not the only ones. I want to thank everyone here on the dais, our municipal clerk and assistant clerk, our borough manager, our borough attorney and our filling in borough attorney, also our chief of staff, and all the employees here at the borough. And I just want to acknowledge some of the departments here and their employees this evening. The manager's office, the municipal court, the clerk's office, the finance department, the Department of Public Works, the engineering department, the tax assessor and the tax collection offices, Parks and Recreation Department, the building department, the Office of Emergency Management, Health and Human Services, the police department, and our fire department that works here at Borough Hall. I had the pleasure of thanking them in person at our end of the year celebration. And it was so great to just see everyone, and especially the guys from DPW. They're all coming in dirty and beat up and with a smile on their face still. And, they really put in hard work for this borough, and all employees do. So I just want to really thank them. We talk a lot about the accolades that we see here in a borough, and they're really the ones doing the day-to-day. So I can't thank them enough. And I also want to thank our volunteers. Actually, just seeing my wife while she poured me in, that was the first time I've seen her today. And I saw her for 2 minutes, then she had to leave to go pick up my son from his basketball game. And I know I'm not the only one. I know a lot of us here haven't had dinner yet. I know there's a lot of people out coaching their kids right now who haven't had a meal yet. And I think that's what makes Fairlawn so great, is everyone puts in the time, they put in the effort. And that's why I see Fairlawn always ranked as one of the best communities, not just in the state, but in this whole nation. And I'm really looking forward to getting into the numbers and looking for how we make Fairlawn even better into 2023. I want to thank you for giving me the honor of serving our year as mayor, and look forward to 2023 with working with all of you. Next, manager's appointments.
Thank you, Mayor, and good evening, everyone. The following appointments are one-year terms effective January 1st of 2023 through December 31st, 2023. Borough Prosecutor, Elsbeth Crucius. Public Defender, Navarro Gray. Alternate Public Defender, Carl Spector. And Rent Leveling Board Attorney, Stephen Cohen. A happy and healthy and safe New Year, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Public comments on consent agenda 1-2023, 2-2023, 3-2023, and 4-2023 items only. Can I please have a motion to open the time for public comment on consent agenda 1-2023, 2-2023, 3-2023, and 4-2023 only?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The time is now open for public comment on these consent agenda items.
Good evening, Pamela Coles, 13-34 George Street. I was curious, because the resolution awarding the professional service, 3-2023, resolution awarding professional services for the environmental consultant is CME. 4-2023, resolution awarding the professional services for municipal planner of record. 5-2023, resolution awarding the professional services for open space Green Acres planner, and 6-2023, resolution awarding professional services for licensed land surveyor to CME, as well as 14-2023, resolution awarding professional services for engineering consulting services, CME Associates. I know that they were hired about a year ago. Is that
A little bit longer.
yeah, around a year ago?
5 years ago.
5 years ago?
Yeah.
Because I know we had another land survey at one point in time. I forget, I don't recall, somebody who managed, but I was curious as regarding the logistics of all of what we're handing over to them, or there's one planner, basically. There's one environmental consultant, there's one municipal planner, there's one open space, one licensed land survey, and one engineering consultant. So that's a lot to give just one company. My question is, was there any reasoning about it, or is it just like one package deal, so to speak, and I know that they provide all these services as well.
I can only speak for myself personally, but mine was a number of things. One, it's the work that's been done, the rate in which they charge, also familiarity within the borough, and I don't see it any different from the way that other towns kind of go about this. A lot of times they'll have one or two different private services oversee the work that's doing.
Okay, I was just curious because it just popped out
that's
at
a good
me,
question.
made my, caught my eye.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I think this is our 6th year. I think CME's been our engineer, Jim, correct me if I'm wrong, for at least 6 years. As for the surveyor, we had a different surveyor at one point, but I think there was less applicants this time, right? So we put out every year RFPs for every single position, and then evaluate based on what the costs are and things like that. And CME also has several projects that are in the process of going on right now. So had we switched midstream, it probably would have cost the borough tens of thousands of dollars just for whomever to catch up. So I think we've been happy with CME, and it's been a long-term relationship now. Jim, you can speak to when they started, but I think it's 6 years.
Thank you, council member. Good evening, Ms. Coles.
Good evening.
Just so for the record, CME has been the environmental consultant since 2018. They have been the municipal planner of record since 2018. They have been the open space Green Acres planner since 2018. This will be the first year they'll be the land surveyor, and they have been the consulting engineer, not just engineering services, but the consulting engineer for the last 2 years. I believe the reason why the change to CME for the licensed land surveyor is because land surveying, engineering consulting, environmental consulting all kind of rounds out together. So having one professional firm doing all of that work for the borough, first of all, is cost effective, and will get a report's progress a lot quicker than having multiple firms. And I can tell you from the manager's perspective, who does oversee the engineering department, because we don't have a municipal engineer on staff, they have done nothing but a very amazing professional job as our consulting engineers for the last 2 years.
Beautiful. I know we had somebody else about 5 years ago, and maybe they would change their name, or they went move someplace, or So that's, and it jumped out at me once I saw it, so it was just an observation, and I thought it would be,
That's a good question.
yeah. Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
Jim said what I was gonna say.
Okay, seeing no one else, can I please have a motion to close the time for public comment on consent agenda 1 through 4, 2023?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolutions by consent, 1-2023, professional services. Will Municipal Clerk please read the resolutions by consent?
Whereas the following resolutions 1-2023 through 15-2023, having heretofore been placed on this consent agenda, require no discussion and same, having been previously reviewed by each council member, be and are hereby adopted, ratified, and confirmed in their entirety by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Fairlawn.
Okay, please have a motion to pass consent agenda 1-2023, resolutions 1-2023 through 15-2023.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz? Yes. Councilmember Rottenstrike?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus?
Yes.
Mayor Paluso?
Yes. Resolutions by consent, 2-2023, legal counsel. Will the Municipal Clerk please read the resolutions by consent?
Whereas the following resolutions 16-2023 through 23-2023, having heretofore been placed on this consent agenda, requiring no discussion and same, having been previously reviewed by each council member, be and are hereby adopted, ratified, and confirmed in their entirety by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Fairlawn.
Okay, please have a motion to pass consent agenda 2-2023, resolution 16-2023 through 23-2023.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz.
I abstain.
Councilmember Rottenstrike.
Yes.
Councilmember Catrone.
Yes.
Deputy
It's
Mayor
okay.
Catrone.
It's fine.
Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Yes.
Mayor Paluso.
Yes. Resolutions by consent 3-2023, government function plans policy. The Municipal Clerk please read the resolutions by consent.
Whereas the following resolutions, 24-2023 through 38-2023, having heretofore been placed on this consent agenda, require no discussion and same, having been previously reviewed by each council member, be and are hereby adopted, ratified, and confirmed in their entirety by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Fairlawn.
Can I please have a motion to pass consent agenda 3-2023, resolutions 24-2023 through 38-2023?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz.
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstrike.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Yes.
Mayor Paluso.
Yes. Resolutions by consent 4-2023, appointments. Will the Municipal Clerk please read the resolutions by consent?
Whereas the following resolutions, 39-2023 through 71-2023, having heretofore been placed on this consent agenda, require no discussion and same, having been previously reviewed by each council member, be and are hereby adopted, ratified, and confirmed in their entirety by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Fairlawn.
Can I please have a motion to pass consent agenda 4-2023, resolutions 39-2023 through 71 through 2023?
So moved.
Roll call.
Councilmember Reinitz.
Yes.
Councilmember Rottenstrike.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Catrone.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Kraus.
Yes.
Mayor Paluso.
Yes. Public comments. Can I please have a motion to open the time for public comment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The time is now open for public comment.
Good evening, Pamela Coles, 13-34 George Street. At the December meeting, I had, forget if it was a public session or the work session, I had mentioned that there was a field off of Saddle River Road. The name of the field, I believe, because I forgot to type it in my notes, I believe it's Sheridan Field. And it's tucked away in the back, and it has a boatload of parking. I don't know if it is, and it is down by the daycare center. And I don't know if it is, maybe the borough manager can answer this, if it is our town field. No, it's okay. So it is the county field.
It's called the county pitch.
Okay?
TCH. You're
Yes, okay.
That's all county property,
That's all county property.
including the parking lot.
Okay, great. That would have been a really great place. All right, thank you.
No problem. Yeah, it used to be for rugby, but now it's a cricket pitch.
What was that?
It used to be for rugby. It used to be like a rugby field, and now it's a cricket pitch.
Oh, awesome.
Anyone else? Seeing no one else, can I please have a motion to close the time for public comment?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
I guess he's not here.
Guess we'll move on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Father Joe was going to do the benediction this evening. Looks like he's running late.
Huh?
Did you say you want to do it, Josh? So we'll, I know he's a busy guy.
Yeah.
So we'll move on to adjournment. Can I please have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Josh, look at your watch.